Hello and welcome to Ginger Welsh Allotments. I've just come back to the house after being away for 10 days as we've had the plumber in, and we now have some central heating. So it's quite warm here. Even though I've got my hat and scarf on, I am about to hop on out into the car. But I thought I'd show you what I've been buying, because I've been to Wilkinson's, or Wilko's as it's now called, and I bought a mushroom sowing kit. So I'm very excited to give that a go. I'll get that underway in a minute. I got some potato bags, and I'm going to see how well the potatoes grow in these bags. And if they grow okay, I'll get some more, because I've got some pots for my potatoes, but I do need a couple more bags. And I used shopping bags last year, like the bags for life, and they were absolutely fine. The only thing was, when the potato grew very tall, it slumped over, and when it slumped over, it sort of dislodged the side of the bag. So sometimes when I was watering, the water was hitting it and pouring off the top of the bag instead of going into the soil and into the potatoes. So I wondered if maybe that's why a lot of my potatoes were quite small. I don't think I watered them enough. Speaking of potatoes, I did buy some more. I couldn't help it, I had to. There was 5 seed potatoes in each bag, and I bought Cara because these are very good for baking potatoes. And although I had loads of Maris Pipers, and I've still got some Maris Pipers from what I grew last year, none of them were big enough for a jacket spud. So I thought I'll grow 5 pots of Cara and some Nicola, some second earlies, as I only had the 3 Charlotte seed potatoes so far. So I thought I'd buy some more second earlies as well. So I'm going to put them to chit in a minute. Then I bought some more asparagus plants, because I don't know if you've seen any of my other vlogs, but some reason my asparagus I had a row of asparagus, and 3 have come up this side and 3 have come up that side, and then in the middle is nothing. So I thought I'll fill in the middle bit with these 2 packets, and you get 2 in a packet. So 4 more asparagus plants to go in. I thought I'd give ginger a go this year, and I think you just need to leave it to chit essentially, and then just plant it in a pot. Well, I think that's how I'm going to do it anyway. I have got an article in a magazine, and I'll reread that article and see what it says, and then I'll show you how I did it. And the last 2 things were a rudbeckia and some gladioli. So that's what I've been buying. I could have bought so much more, but I thought I better leave it there now. But I'm going to get on with doing my mushroom kit now, so I'll show you what I need to do. So here is the mushroom kit, and this is some soil, I believe, and that's the kit. And I'll now just read the instructions to see what I have to do. So basically, I just put the lid on and leave it for 3 days, and it should go white if I've read the instructions right. So we'll come back in 3 days and find out if it's turned white. Well, let's hope I've done that the right way round, as I'm not really sure. Very bizarre. Okay, the other thing I want to share with you before I go is in this magazine, if you're thinking of doing the no-dig method and you think that it's expensive, because it is if you want to put in a load of raised bed, and then you've got to pay for the compost to go in the bed, and it's very difficult to make your own large enough amount of compost quickly to fill your beds. So in this is, it's called a ridge and furrow plot, and it'll give you instructions there on how to make your ridges and furrows. So I think I'm going to give that a go. I have got some raised beds over my allotment, but I think I haven't got as many as I need for all the things I'm going to plant, and I haven't got the money to go throwing up, putting in raised beds and buying the compost that I would need. So I'm going to give this a go, and hopefully that will be my no-dig system set up. It did say that the ridges and furrows would only stay in place for about 3 years. They would lose their definition after the 3 years. But I kind of think that if you keep mulching on top of the ridge and you keep the furrow covered in straw, so you know that that's your pathway, and then you can see where your bed is, I think you should be all right, because you'll have put on 3 years worth of mulches, which should raise the level of the bed anyway. And I'm going to give that a go anyway. So I thought I'd share it with you, because it's given me a bit of hope, because I didn't know what I was going to do with the allotment. So at least now I'll be able to put a bit of definition in there. So I hope that was of use to you, and I shall update you with the mushroom kit as I go. Lovely job!